Hello. Hi. It's day 10, I think, today. So I'm just checking if it's on properly on my timeline. Hi. Hi, Tom. And Tom. And DJ. DJ is here today. So, today, my son told me this morning, you're not going to talk about business. It's Christmas Eve, Mom, so you have to relax. So, no, I'm not going to talk too much about business. Hi, DJ. I did some cooking all day. So, I have 2 guests already here. So, I'm not going to be very long, but I just wanted to talk about mindset. Hi, Tom. Merry Christmas Eve to you too. So, yes, you will. No, I'm just going to talk about mindset because we all make plans for 2017 and it's very important to know exactly what you want to do. So, the different mindsets, you have to change your mindset, like getting out of your comfort zone. It's something that I did doing this live. This 30-day challenge, even though my son again said, why did you choose around Christmas time? And I said, look, I found excuses in October, I found excuses in November, so I had to do it because you always find excuses no matter what. Next month I'm going again abroad, so it's never a good time. But thank you, Tom. It's Christmas Eve, and I wanted to say today, in France, it's very important because we do a family dinner as well on the 24th evening. So that's why we have friends coming over, and it's different. Some countries do only the 25th and the 26th. In France, we do it the 24th in the evening. So we do cook like the turkey and ham and potatoes and all this. So I had my little daughter to help me this morning, so I was very blessed and happy to spend time with her because it's important as well. You always work a lot as an entrepreneur. You try your best to do a lot of different things, but you have to think of your family. If you don't have your family, it's no point of working so hard because at the end of the day, you'll end up on your own. So I was very happy to spend some time with my daughter today. So, the four mindset you have to change is you have to stop complaining about everything. You have to make your plan and making sure that you do everything step by step and planify everything you want to do. So if you want to do something else, thank you very much, Tom. Yes, I will enjoy my friends and family, definitely. But I'll be back tomorrow. 30 days challenge. I'll have to come back tomorrow. So you have to stop complaining and making excuses. You have to start making action. So if you want to start doing something for 2017, write everything, make plans, and then you'll start at the proper way. Because if you don't plan anything, then you'll be overwhelmed with maybe all the information you want to know and everything you want to do. So make a plan, and that is the mindset. Stop complaining. You are the master of your life. You are the master of your mind. So you have to make sure that you take your own responsibility, and that is very important. Don't assume. If you don't know anything, everything you want to a positive mind creates a positive reality. We create our own reality with our thoughts. Truly powerful. Great job. Thank you very much, Gigi. Thank you. Commitment and execution is key. That's exactly what I was going to say. So the second thing what I said is don't assume. If you don't know something, just ask questions. You don't feel stupid if you are someone, you have sponsor, you have your leaders, they are here to help you out. So just make sure you ask a question. Don't assume, because after you won't be credible in front of your distributors or your customers. So that was the second point. Don't be the victim. As I said earlier, you are your own person. You have to take your responsibility. And if you do mistakes, if you do anything that is not working out, it's your own fault. We have a lot of different trainings. We have a lot of different information out there to help us achieve what we want to do and achieve our goals and dreams. Thank you, Tom, for all the likes. I really appreciate that. Responsibility. I just read my notes because I don't really have time to check out, but I don't want to miss out anything. Oh yes, it takes a lot of courage to start a new business or a new opportunity, and you have to be proud of yourself, because it's important that you take pride of what you're doing. Maybe you're not going to have your partner or your family or even your friends helping you out or telling you what that is a good thing, that what you're doing, but you have to be proud of what you want to achieve. And as well as an entrepreneur, it's very important that you take your own, you decide what you want to do. You have to make a plan and decide what you want to do. So that's the number 3. And the number 4, oh yes, that is the thing. Start with the hardest task. For example, every problem or setback is there to test your resolve. Embrace adversity to continue on the journey. You're so right. During the week, I had my adversity, and hopefully it will work out. And sometimes it's very hard. When you are an entrepreneur, nothing is square. It's okay because you think that you want to do that and you want to be free. You don't want to work for a company. But sometimes it's hard because you have always the responsibility as well, especially when you build a team. So you have to make sure you know exactly what you're doing, and you need to ask your leaders or your sponsor to help you out, because you can't find all the solution for everybody. But it's important that you are well surrounded with people. And I would advise you, if you want to start a new business, check who is your leader, making sure that you trust them, because sometimes it can be very hard when you have nobody, or you think your company is not behind you, and that is something that can be a very big challenge when you do a business. Thank you, Tom. So start with the hardest task, and you'll find that when you start with something that is very hard to achieve, when it's very complicated, even the training you don't understand, because if you surround yourself with like-minded people. Yes, exactly. And I must say, since I'm doing this live video and since I'm doing this business, I have a lot of people contacting me, and it's brilliant, or the wind. And it's very you have people contacting me, and like-minded people, and that's very important, because they do help you out, and they do they kind of tell you what to do and what direction you should do and what you say. And my English is not my first language, as you can just see. I'm French, and sometimes even the emails, I don't do it properly, and maybe it's not something I want to say, and so it's very hard. You need to make sure that you have people that are, sorry about my hair, that you have people around you that are like-minded, like, definitely. So the first thing I was saying, that try to do the hardest task at the beginning, because what's going to happen if you think you're going to do it later because it's hard, you're going to do the easiest part, and then you're going to always say, oh, I'll do it later, but you'll never do it. And then you're not going to improve or to see your business improving and making money, and then that's how a lot of people are quitting. So that's it. You'll be proud of yourself with whatever you accomplish. It's always a big journey, and it's always if you really want to do something, you can do it. Like last year, if you had told me that I was going to be live and talking about all these kind of trainings and that, I would have never, think that I was going to do it, definitely. So that's all. I'm not going to, thank you very much. Thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much, Tom, for listening. And I don't know, it's Christmas Eve, and have a wonderful evening. We're going to start soon now. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Yeah, my English is fine, but sometimes the writing is not that fine, and I find some difficulties to sometimes put my thought out there, and or can be very harsh, and that's a problem. So thank you very much for English wizard. Thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful Christmas Eve, and spend time with your loved ones. Don't drink too much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, and yes, see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas. Thank you.